There's a quiet pain many people carry but rarely name. It shows up in the form of a late-night text that gets your heart racing, a string of compliments that feel like warmth, a long conversation that ends with silence the next day, and somewhere in the back of your mind, you wonder, was that love? Was that care? Or was it just attention? This video is not here to call you out. It's here to call you in. Because if you've ever mistaken attention for affection, if you've ever felt empty after someone made you feel full, you're not weak. You're not naive. You're human. And this conversation might just be the wake-up call that helps you break that cycle and build something deeper, safer, and more real. This isn't fluff. It's truth, emotional strategy, and inner healing. Let's talk. 1. Understand the core wound. Why attention feels like affection. Most people don't realize it, but our craving for connection is ancient and primal. When someone sees us, validates us, or reaches out, it triggers our brain to release dopamine and oxytocin, the same chemicals released during genuine bonding. So your body doesn't always know the difference between real affection and temporary attention. But your soul does, eventually. Here's what you need to sit with. Attention is a moment. Affection is a pattern. Attention can be loud and inconsistent. Affection is often quiet but reliable. Attention seeks a reaction. Affection seeks your well-being. If you grew up emotionally neglected or constantly had to earn love, your nervous system may feel hooked on any form of attention, even when it's inconsistent or confusing. Start asking yourself, do I feel cared for consistently, or just occasionally seen when it's convenient for them? 2. Rewrite your internal narrative. You are not hard to love, but if you believe you are, you will start accepting breadcrumbs and calling it a feast. Let's rewire that belief right now. Every time someone gives you partial presence but disappears when it matters most, remind yourself, this is not what I deserve. When you feel the rush of attention, pause. Ask, does this person show up for me outside of convenience? Or just when they're bored, lonely, or in need of a boost? Write down the moments where you felt loved for real, without performance. Compare those to the moments where you felt drained after receiving attention. The contrast will teach you. This part takes time. Be patient with yourself. You're not too sensitive. You're waking up. 3. Build emotional awareness. Attention feels good. Affection feels safe. One of the biggest red flags is mistaking excitement for emotional safety. The highs of attention are addictive, but they often come with crashes. True affection may not give you butterflies every time, but it gives you peace. It gives you a sense of being held, even in silence. Start tracking your emotional patterns. After interactions, do you feel energized or emptied? Do you feel anxious waiting for a response, or calm knowing they'll reach out? Do you trust their consistency, or live in fear they'll disappear again? You can't build love on a foundation of anxiety. Real affection quiets the noise in your mind. It doesn't add to it. 4. Guard your heart. Without building walls, you don't need to become hard. You need to become wise. When you realize you've been mistaking attention for love, it's easy to want to shut down, isolate, or become emotionally unavailable. But protection is not the same as disconnection. Instead of building walls, build filters. Look for patterns, not promises. Notice how they treat you when you have nothing to offer. Pay attention to the effort they make when no one's watching. And when someone pulls away after giving you attention, don't chase clarity through their silence. Clarity is found in how consistent someone is when you're not performing for them. 5. Reclaim your standards and self-worth. This isn't just about them, it's about you. Because what you accept consistently becomes your emotional baseline. Start asking yourself, what kind of love do I want to experience in this lifetime? Am I allowing temporary validation to delay real connection? What would it look like to stop settling for moments and start building something mutual? You don't need more attention. You need more alignment. You don't need constant noise. You need consistent presence. You don't need people who see you when it's convenient. You need people who choose you on the hard days, the boring days, and the real-life days. 6. The healing starts with you. Here's the truth. People will treat you how you treat yourself. If you keep giving people who give you the bare minimum the best of your energy, you are teaching yourself that you are not worth consistency. But if you begin to give yourself the affection you're craving, validation, kindness, space, understanding, then attention will no longer impress you. You'll stop saying they gave me butterflies and start saying they gave me peace. You'll stop hoping they show up and start showing up for yourself. And from that place, you'll attract people who don't just see you, but stay. Mistaking attention for affection is not a flaw. It's a survival response. But now, you're ready to live, not just survive. You're ready to stop chasing sparks and start building fires that last. To stop confusing effort with consistency. To stop settling for being seen when you were made to be loved. So if this hit home, tell me in the comments, what's one belief you're unlearning about love or self-worth? But don't just scroll away. The next video, 2026 is not far away, is the wake-up call you didn't know you needed. Time is moving fast. And if you don't pause and get clear now, you'll wake up in the same place with the same patterns 1 year from today. Click the next video. This moment matters.